Sefiya Diejomaoh is an alumna of the University of Lagos, where she studied estates management, after which she founded her first company, Silver Lining Events and Decor. In 2013, she was privileged to host the then sitting President, President Goodluck Jonathan, and the former President of the United States, President Bill Clinton, at the commemoration of the 500,000 square meters Eco-Atlantic project. A maverick in every sense of the word, Sefiya currently runs two businesses with footprints starting in Lagos, Nigeria, and to the ends of the world. She is the creative director of the bespoke fashion brand Glam Girls by Sefiya, and she's the founder and managing director of the Property Matchmaker Ltd, a real estate company creating investment and wealth creation opportunities for individuals via land banking acquisition and investment. Sefiya has been married for 17 years and is blessed with 3 children. Ladies and gentlemen, The Surge, please welcome Sefiya Diejomaoh.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for that warm welcome. That was a lot. First, I want to say thank you to the leadership of The Surge. Thank you to the leadership of the Elevation Church for putting this together. I would really crave and like to have your attention. As a matter of fact, I've put in so much thought to that it helped me choose my outfit today. I decided to dress up like a zebra. Not the animal, as a zebra crossing, because my intention today is to take you from where you are to where you want to be, mindset-wise. Now, I have titled today's discussion or talk to be Become What You Believe. I strongly believe that I have become what I believed for the longest time. I've always had a very active imagination, so I like to think that I imagined my life and it's kind of just played out before me. And I will take you down what I mean by I imagined my life. One on the business part and the other on a personal part. And I just want to tune you to how you should be thinking. It's important that we think good thoughts, positive thoughts, and, scrap out the negatives from our minds and our mindsets. Even though we live in an environment that is very toxic, that is filled with bad news here and there, it's important that you tune yourself to the right frequency and catch the right waves and know that this is who you are. My name again is Sefiya Diejomaoh. I like to be called Sefiya Unlimited. It does something to my mind. It tells me that indeed I am unlimited in my ways. I am unlimited by design because that's who God created me to be, because He as God indeed is unlimited, and I'd like you to think yourself also as being unlimited. Now, I'll share this with you. Back when I was really young, 16, maybe 15, possibly, even 12, at the age of 12, I always knew I would be an entrepreneur. I always knew I would work for no one. And that's not to say working is a bad gig. I mean, it's cool for people who want to do it. I mean, that's their drive, that's their passion. But I always knew that I would never work. And indeed, I never did work. I only did 1 year IT after school. So I always knew this, and I would always tell myself that I want to work in this industry. So my first choice of study was real estate. Now, after real estate, studying real estate in school, I delved into other businesses, event planning, a lot of other things. And I don't want to start mentioning because there are a lot of failed ones in the process. We don't celebrate our failures enough. There are lots of failed businesses, and they're the businesses that are doing great. Now, I told myself I would not work, but I did not see how I would get back into practicing real estate. But this is something I also told myself. I told myself that by the age of 40, I don't know how, but I know I'll be practicing real estate. And the reason why I chose 40 was because I thought that by the age of 40, I will be well connected. I'll know people in high places. And I thought that real estate was a big people's game. You need to be big, rich, connected to practice real estate. Now, the interesting thing is, without making much effort, I started my real estate practice about 3 years ago. And trust me, I know some of you will be calculating my age, that's fine. Some people for sure will be doing that. But the interesting thing is I got into the real estate space 5 years before I anticipated it. It practically fell on my laps. But how did this happen? Don't forget, I already spoke it into my future. So it's important what you are speaking into your future and what you are thinking right now. Because I want you to know that thoughts become things. Everything you think can become tangible. So if you're here and you have a business idea, let me see your hands up, please. An idea, I mean, you've not launched, just an idea. Okay, great. If you're here and you've launched a business, that business has a name, you're doing something about it already, let me see your hands up. Great. How did it start? With an idea, right? Great. So it starts with an idea. The idea starts from your mind. So thoughts actually do become things. Everything you see here outside of this room was a thought in somebody's mind at one point in time or the other. And then after developing it, researching it, a lot of in and outs, it becomes either a product or a service. So I want you to know that your thoughts are valid. It doesn't matter how crazy they are. As a matter of fact, the crazier are possibly the more profitable. It doesn't matter how nobody is seeing into your vision. Your vision is yours. It was given to you because you are the right person to develop it. You are the right person to push it through. You are the one that has been chosen to bring it to the world and for the world to appreciate it. So your vision is yours. It doesn't matter if people don't buy into it. It doesn't matter if whoever you're sharing it with is not getting it. But I need you to understand that it is yours to develop. Now let's talk a bit about nurturing that idea or that vision. If you ever got into a relationship with a guy or a girl, you realize that to get to know that person, you need to communicate. You need to get to know what the person likes, know deeper things about the person other than what you see. Now, it's the same thing with having an idea. You have an idea, and the first thing you need to do is research that idea and know as much as possible about your idea. You want to research the people who have done it, the people who are succeeding doing it. You want to research the people who have failed and why they failed. You want to research basically everything you can lay your hands on about that idea. And in this day, time, and age, we have free resources all around us that we can, delve into to get more information and to get more knowledge about any business, every business, except you are breaking grounds with a pioneering, thing, something that will come and change the way we live and work, just like Facebook and Instagram. Then maybe you won't have much to go by. But for the most part, we have something you can research online. There are people you can talk to, people who have done it before, who are still doing it, and who have even failed doing it because you want to learn from their failures. Now, I also want to say something very important that many people don't take into consideration when going into a business, and that is knowing your client. A lot of us feel like when we have an idea, you have butterflies in your tummy, so you just feel like everybody you tell is going to buy it. Everybody you tell is great. It tastes great. Everybody should like it. But something as simple as water, do you understand that there are different markets for water? Who understands this? I mean, water is basic now. It's tasteless, it's odorless, it's colorless. Everybody drinks water. But there are different markets for water. You have pure water. Somebody tell me another kind of water we have. Bottled water. There are different kinds of bottled water. Somebody tell me the different kinds of bottled water we have. Okay, now you're calling brands. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the brands are the Nestle, Swan, Eva, Cascade. No, I'm not talking brands. Yeah, so we have sparkling, we have still, we have mineral water, we have flavored water, and there are different clients for these things. So yes, you have a product. That product is general. Now you have to figure out who is your client. Not everybody is your client. The fact that you make beautiful hair, it doesn't mean everybody is your client. There are different kinds of clients, and you need to figure out who your client is. And I would like to say something else about your clients. Who knows what the 20/80 rule is in business? Anybody? You know? Let's hear. Come forward.
Okay. Hello, everyone. The 80/20 rule in business says that 20% of your clients are responsible for 80% of your profits or your revenue, and then the remaining 80% are responsible for 20%.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please give him a round of applause. That is astonishing because it means that you should focus on that 20%. They will give you 80% of your business. It has been proven time and time and time and time again. A lot of times we are distracted, running kitty kata everywhere, not resting, because we want everybody to patronize us. But that's not really how business works. So we've talked about nurturing your business, and nurturing your business means spending time with your business, getting to know your business, researching your business, and basically finding out the pitfalls, the loopholes that you want to avoid in your business. In preparation for this journey, you have to figure out a few things, and I've listed a few here that will guide you along your way on this journey. One is hard work over luck. Some people think people are lucky. No, they are not. I'll give you a quick example. Now, let's say you are playing a lottery, right? And you have the chance to win $1 million. Now, the lottery organizers are not, stupid. They'll make it really hard. So they probably would do a 1 in 1 million chance to win. Now, which means you play the lottery, you can win this lottery, but you have just one chance in 1 million. Let me tell you where there's a differential between luck and hard work. Hard work is like you do something one time, and then you do it again, and you do it again, and then you're getting better at doing this. You're getting quicker at doing this, and you keep doing it, and now your chances are like a 500,000 odd against 1 million. So now your chances are about 50-50. If you keep up with the hard work, what happens is that your chances continue to rise until you get to the point where your chances are what? 900,000 over 1 million. And that's what? A 90% chance at success. So there's nothing like luck when it comes to entrepreneurship or when it comes to business. Another point I have here is if you're losing patience, then you're already losing the battle. Stay focused. Sacrifice. If you do not sacrifice for what you want, then what you want ultimately will become the sacrifice. Consistency. Consistency is what makes average look like it's excellent. So you have to keep going at it and keep going and keep going until you become a master at your game. Overcoming obstacles. Now, after your business plan, you're getting ready for this business, you get into the point where you start to face challenges. You have challenges with funding. My time is quickly running, and I still have quite a bit. So I hope I can squeeze this in. Okay, so obstacles, you get into the point where, okay, butterfly stage is over, it's fast running out, and then you have challenges. You have people who do not want to pay for your services. You have a pricing challenge. The fuel price is through the roof. You find it difficult getting an ideal price for your client. You know, Nigeria just starts happening to the business and you're feeling like you're going to throw in the towel. Do not. If you're born to be a business person, this is the point where you do not throw in the towel. Now, there are 3 people that you will need in this journey called entrepreneurship or business. And these 3 people are a coach, a mentor, and a sponsor. A coach is someone who knows how to do it, but might not have done it before, but knows theoretically this is what works. So a coach will tell you this is how it is done. A mentor is someone who has done it and is an expert at doing it. You want that person by your side. And a sponsor is somebody that helps you get through open doors. Is that person that recommends you even when you do not qualify. Or that person that recommends you because the person thinks or feels or you have proven to that person that your integrity is intact. So the person can recommend you for a job worth 5 million because they know you won't run away with the money. There are 3 people you need. Who are they, please? Okay, so you are going to need these people along your journey. Now, funding. A lot of people think they need money to do business. No, you do not. You need a customer. The customer provides the money. I don't want to take us further into that because now I am pressed for time. In business, technically, there are hurdles that will slow you down. There are hurdles. Just imagine a horse racing contest and you have these stallions ready to race, right? The stallions will run and then typically jump over a hurdle. What happens when they jump over a hurdle is that they slow down and then they have to pick up momentum again and run and jump through another hurdle. That's what it feels like being an entrepreneur. It's not a glamorous life. It's a life of overcoming challenges, solving problems, and getting, used to creating solutions. That's what being an entrepreneur is like. So you have to solve the problem and not, when you jump a hurdle, not stop there or fall there or be demoralized. No, that's the time to get up and pick up momentum again and continue your race. Eventually, this will bring you to a point. I'm trying to cut this short now. This will bring you to a point where, imagine an aeroplane. An aeroplane is about to take off. What happens is that it taxis, right? And it has to go really fast before it goes airborne. At that point where it's going really fast, if there's a hurdle in the way, what happens? It's a crash. But because you have mastered the hurdles, you're already used to them. So it's nothing new. You're an entrepreneur. You know this game. Problems will come, you will solve, and then you move. But know that the problems will come. And then now you're at the stage where you are about to jet off. When you get to that stage, do not lose your momentum. It's a dangerous place to be. Because if you lose your momentum, the chances of crashing are very high. Now, this is a place where you are going to fly and you are going with speed. When you get to that point as an entrepreneur, I'm going to say 3 more things. And that is, when you get to that point, you're at the point where you are reaching new heights. You're about to take off, you're about to fly. I'll tell you something about being an entrepreneur. Nobody becomes an entrepreneur because they want to do charities about profit. We want to either sell, make profit, or invent something and make profit. It's about profit. Now, so I'm going to use the words rich. We're in church. Some people don't like to hear rich in church. But rich people. Who understands what I just said? Yeah? You do? What did I say? What does it mean? Okay, influence. Another word for reach. What? Network. Well, so that's it. Rich people, rich people. You're at a point where you want to reach as many people as possible. And that is what actually creates the wealth. Now, another thing I'll say is people before profits. Eventually, it is a profitable business. You want to put people first. You want to put the fact that you provide the service and you want it to serve the value, the value proposition you're offering. You want it to be top notch. You don't want your client to come pay you money and is sad afterwards. Come pay you money and is regretting afterwards. Come pay you money and is spreading bad news about you afterwards. So it's people before profits. Thank you very much for having me today. Remain unlimited. Thank you.